Hey you guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions and kind of like a mini review, I guess, on the L'Oreal Age Perfect line. I didn't buy everything in this line, but I picked up their Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation, their Age Perfect Radiant Concealer. I picked up their Age Perfect Creamy Powder Foundation, and I also picked up one of their Luminous lipsticks. So I'm really excited. I wanted to get this line as soon as L'Oreal released it. It just looked so beautiful to me, like all the packaging and everything about it just looked beautiful. I don't know, I thought it would be kind of fun to film a video on it. I do want to try it out on my mom, so I might invite her back onto my channel and I might use these products on her skin to see how it looks. Today I'm just going to apply everything on my face and give you guys a first impression and review on these products. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. I was gonna take my braids out. I French braided my hair after I washed it last night. I thought about taking them out, and then I just decided to leave them in. So I know it's like frizzy because I slept in these braids. But anyway, let's jump right into this. I picked up the shade 20 Golden Ivory. I don't know how the match is gonna be. I ordered this online and I don't know, I feel like it might work, but I'm not sure. This is supposed to be a flawless coverage that evens skin tone, smooths without settling into lines, over time, more hydrated, radiant skin. Even though this is meant for more mature skin, all of those claims are really what I'm looking for in a foundation. I am starting to see fine lines on my face, like even on my forehead, around my eye area. I am starting to notice that. I do like the fact that it's supposed to not settle into your lines. I like having a radiant, hydrated finish to my skin, and I don't really like things that are super full coverage. I like foundations and BB creams and CC creams that look very natural on the skin. Hopefully this color match is not terrible. So I'm just going to dot this around my face. I love squeezy tube foundation packaging. It's just so much easier to use. I don't know how much to apply. I think I might just start with this layer and then see how it goes from there. I can't really smell it, but I feel like it has a faint, like perfumey type scent. Not really like perfume, but more like a skincare kind of scent to it. Kind of like a cleanser scent. That's what it smells like. Yeah, definitely smells like that. I have really liked L'Oreal foundations in the past, so hopefully I will like this one as well. Oh, you know what? This color is pretty good. It is a little bit more like peachy than I typically like on my skin. I like to go for more olive versus peach, but this looks pretty good, honestly. That looks really nice on the skin. I do like the way that this one just blended out. It also makes my skin look very hydrated, which is really nice. I love when foundations leave my skin looking dewy like this. Coverage is not bad either. It's still kind of like a light coverage, but it has evened out my skin tone and it's made my face look a little less red. Oh, wow, I really like this. I'm so nervous right now because I'm in this really fluffy white sweater. I'm so scared of getting foundation or concealer or makeup like all over it, but this looks very nice. I really like how this looks on my skin. Oh my gosh, I feel so fresh. I love the way my skin looks right now. This looks so fresh and dewy. And coverage is perfect for me. I like the way my skin is still showing through. Natural imperfections and discoloration still showing, which I personally like. Look at my little braids. This one especially, I don't know what's going on this side. They're just so small. I haven't braided my hair since I got it cut, but these are like the tiniest little French braids I've ever had. Anyway, this looks really good. I really like it. Moving on, I'm going to try out the concealer. This is their Radiant Concealer. I picked up the shade 205 Creamy Beige. Not sure if this shade match will be okay for me, but we'll see. I'm just going to kind of dot it right under my eyes. I don't actually like wearing a ton of concealer. I don't know, I just feel like it kind of looks heavy under my eyes a little bit when I put too much. So I'm just going with really light dabs. I'm just gonna apply that on around my nostril area, on my chin, and then maybe just like 3 dots there in the center of my forehead. Let's see how this looks. You know what? Creamy beige is actually a really nice color match for me. I have been really liking concealers that are the same kind of skin tone or really, really close to my actual skin tone. I just don't really like the over highlighted look anymore. I feel like I used to do it because everybody that I was watching on YouTube would do it. But over the past year or so, I've just been reaching for concealers that are more my skin tone. This is so nice. I love the way this concealer is blending out, and look how, wow, look how dewy that made my under eye. You can kind of see the sheen when I turn my head like that. Coverage is okay. It's not like the most full coverage concealer. So like my dark circles are still kind of poking through, but that luminosity is really, really nice. And I feel like if you did have more like fine lines under your eyes, this would definitely be better than something that is more matte and drying under there. Like this looks really beautiful. I have a very annoying like dry patch right there on my lid, which makes it really hard for me to apply eyeshadow these days. I love the way my skin looks right now. I feel so youthful. It's very fresh looking and natural, and it doesn't really look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. I can see makeup on my face. Like I can see the foundation on my skin, and it's not like super invisible that way, but it still looks very natural. My freckles, dark spots, imperfections are still kind of peeking through. My under eyes look so hydrated. This looks so good. It actually is quite tacky to the touch. It does feel pretty sticky. So I think I'm gonna let it set on my skin for a bit and then go in with this powder. I kind of want to see if it sets first before I go in with a powder, but so far I love this. I think this looks so nice on the skin. Okay, so I am back. I just did my eyeshadow, eyebrows, and my mascara. And I also set my concealer, the concealer under my eyes with the Milani Prep Set and Glow. I use this all the time, every single day. The reason I love that powder so much is that it keeps that radiance under your eyes, like that luminosity, but it sets it so it's not sticky anymore, which is it is a powder made in heaven. I love that powder so much. The actual foundation has not really gotten any less sticky, which is kind of a good sign because it means that the hydration is still there and it's going to keep my skin feeling hydrated longer. But I don't like applying powder products on top when my skin feels sticky. So I am going to test out the Age Perfect Creamy Powder Foundation. This is meant to smooth and blur, visibly minimize imperfections, even skin tone, and has a creamy, soft texture. I picked up the shade Cream Beige. I feel like that's my shade in this whole line, is like cream beige. Also, this powder is meant to be like a foundation powder, so it also has the little like spongy thing that powder foundations usually come with. I am not going to use it as a powder foundation in this video. I'm going to use it as a setting powder. And how I like to use setting powders when they're like more coverage and more like a powder foundation, I just like lightly tap with my brush and then will kind of lightly set the makeup on my face. So it's not, I'm not using it in like buffing motions. I'm just using it to make the product on my skin feel less sticky. That also kept the general luminosity of my skin. Skin still looks hydrated and fresh, but it is set. So I'm gonna just quickly apply some bronzer, highlighter from my Revolution Pro palette and my Physicians Formula Butter Blush in the shade Rosy Pink, and I'll be back to try out the lipstick. Okay, we are back. This is their Age Perfect Luminous lipstick. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the Age Perfect Luminous lipstick, and I picked up the shade 104 Luminous Pink. I have actually worn this one because I could not resist and I wanted to try it out. So I have worn this before. It's kind of not even a pink, it's more like a coral. And the whole thing behind this lipstick is that it has this balm in the center, like a lip balm in the center that's supposed to, I don't know if you can, it kind of got ruined because I used it, but it used to be this like white center of the lipstick that is meant to keep your lips hydrated and moisturized throughout the day. Like I said, it's not really a pink, it's more of like a coral. The formula though is very, very creamy. Like it's a very creamy and moisturized formula. By the way, my lips are so dry and disgusting right now. I'm a little bit embarrassed that I did not exfoliate before this video. I do like the formula of this. Like it's so creamy and it keeps my lips feeling very, very plump and moisturized. But I find that that balm in the center kind of is hard to get the color evenly distributed. I think if the pigmentation was a little bit less, then this would be better. Like if it was more of a sheer pigmentation, it wouldn't be so noticeable that it's applying unevenly with the balm. You can kind of just even it out and it's fine. But it is a very nice formula. This is kind of what I've been into lately, is just very moisturizing, creamy lipsticks, kind of like these types of finishes for the springtime. So that is my entire face. Everything that I got from the Age Perfect line. I think my skin looks so good right now. I think it looks so healthy and youthful. I mean, I think the braids might not be helping and they might be making me just feel more youthful in general, because I used to, when I was in elementary school, I think I wore braids, like 2 braids like this, every single day until like grade 4. So I don't think that's helping, but my skin does look very hydrated and I can't wait to wear this for an entire day to see how it lasts. Initial first impressions, I'm super happy with all of these. Like I don't think there was one product that I didn't like. I really liked the foundation. I think the concealer was actually a really nice surprise. I'm not a super big like concealer fanatic. I honestly don't pay any attention to my concealer, but I actually was really impressed by this one because of how hydrated it made my under eyes look. The lipstick I do really like. I don't know if I like this color. Like, I don't know, I think I was thinking it would be more like of a cooler toned pink and not quite so corally. If this had been like a nude lipstick, I know that I would really like it because the formula is really nice. And the powder, I don't know yet how I feel about this exactly. It was very soft, like even just swatching it in my hand, it's a very soft and creamy texture, but I don't know like how it's gonna wear throughout the day. I set my makeup nicely and it doesn't look heavy, but I just kind of have to play with it more to see how I really feel about it. Overall, very impressed by this collection. If you have more mature skin, let me know how it works for you. I'm really overly happy with the way my skin looks right now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Please subscribe if you would like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one.